see what we got. Turn on this light. What's up, Dokamoy? It's been a while since I've seen you around these parts. We are going to stream a sweet looking deck. The title sort of gives it away, I suppose. I guess we'll just get straight into it. Haven't played this deck for probably about 12 years. The original name of the deck was Dirty Kitty, which is not a very enlightening name. But, alright, I think this is someone known. Can't mulligan this hand, really. Just keep. But basically, the deck revolves around Fecundity and Skirk Prospector. This hand, I think, is pretty good, actually, now that I think about it. I'm going to play Cantor. Then we'll see what happens on turn 2. Yeah, so Fecundity plus Skirk Prospector was the original combo in the deck. If you literally Google Dirty Kitty, it is actually the first Google hit, which is funny. Do I want to draw a land? I don't want to take damage. But yeah, basically the deck revolves around Fecundity. That's why you're playing awful cards like this. Hordeling Outburst becomes a draw 3. It's actually safe to Google somehow. Which, you know, actually surprises me too, but... Yes. Let's Metamorphose for red-green. Okay. It's kind of awkward that I don't get to... So I can plunge into Fecundity next turn. I think I'm supposed to just play fodder and attack. This deck plays some really nice cards. It's Bantle Eldrazi. Alright. Oh, I think you might have come to the wrong place for quality. Alright. Actually, I suppose... No, I'm just going to run out Fecundity. Am I supposed to plunge into it? Man, I don't know. Do I just play the enchantment and then next turn set up Ritual, Ritual, draw a card, draw a card, draw a card, hope to draw a Prospector? Alright, I think I'm going to do this. Don't know. And now I can actually attack if I really wanted to. I don't even want to. Nah. So the reason to play this here is to play around Thought-Knots here. I thought about plunging into it. I don't think that's actually that good. What do you take here? A plunge or the Outburst? Probably Outburst, actually. Yeah. I don't think I even want to block. I'll just take it. So, what do I want to do first? I guess I'll lead with Plunge. What's up, Mark? I'm streaming a terrible deck. probably want to play Cantor first and make... Yeah, just always red, I think. This is going... Holy moly! This is unreal. Alright. What the actual... Alright. Guess... Alright. Guess I'm going to just play Bushwhacker. I'm going to sandbag my lands for Faithless Footing, but that was honestly sort of tilting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you remember it being called Dirty Kitty. I knew you would remember, Mike. I think I'm just gonna block. Because if I don't block, they can displace her for lethal next turn if I don't draw anything. Great. Just great. Right. They're probably going to take my looting. Really wish they hadn't taken my outburst. Alright. The question is, will they take Prospector now? Yeah, I think it might just be bad, but, you know, I'm okay. Ooh, I think that might be a mistake, actually. So I want to draw Mog War Marshal. Great. Just great. Okay. What did we use all of the mana for? Well, we drew a bunch of lands, but we looting and flashback looting. Let's see, a Smasher is 8 damage. So that's not even lethal. So they're actually... Oh, we want to cast Empty the Warrens. If you click on the deck list or type exclamation point deck list... No, if they have Path and I play that first, they can just Path the Bushwhacker first, right? I'm not going to block. Yeah, this deck was a lot better when it had, like... Man, maybe I do want to play Goblin War Chief still in this deck. Might be good. So they're gonna... Thought not me. This is bad. I basically can't draw out anymore. They should actually take Bushwhacker. Okay, so what can I draw now? I need to draw Mog War Marshal off of the Prospector activation. Then I need to plunge the Mog War Marshal into something good. Outburst into another Prospector. I can draw looting. And everything. So even if I play this now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they just displace both and I die. Alright, that sucked. I think game 1 should actually be good for this deck too, but, you know, it happens. Meanwhile, our sideboard is not really set up for this deck. Do I play around Warship? I don't think so. I'm just going to ignore it and hope it doesn't happen to me. Just going to... I don't think actually changing the engine in your deck is good in this matchup, so I'm just not going to. Tania the Bloodsower. I do know what a Dom is. I did draw a lot of lands, but, you know, I'm not going to let it bother me. To tilt you. Grape Shot is awful, I think. Like, it seems very bad, actually. I may have forgotten your name. I'm sorry. Tell me how it's pronounced and I'll correct my mistake. No. This is Dr. Pepper. Alright, if I draw Fecundity next turn, pretty sure they will die very, 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 very easily. Huh. Displacer? Sky Spawner. Okay. Tee-hee, tee-hee. Alright. You got me, fam. 1, 2, 3. So I need the land, or I can just plunge. So I'm supposed to discard these two, probably. Supposed to Manamorphose. Actually, what happens if I discard these two? Play land, that's 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna Manamorphose off the Wild Cantor, I think, into red-green. I think I'm just gonna make a big empty and hope they don't have explosives. You know, it'll happen if it happens, but I want to keep the Prospector because if I draw Fecundity, it's most likely lethal. Alright. Interesting, no attack. Wonder what that means. Ooh, baby. No! Come on! That is... it's in Dominaria. Hashtag MTG Dom. What a hater. What a hater. Come on. All I wanted to do was do a draw 6 and add 6 red. That's all I'm asking for, man. and ladies, ladies and gents. Come on. Yeah, this deck is a pile of nonsense. Top 5 Tom Cruise movies, probably Top Gun 5 times. If you want my sincere opinion. Nissa's like uncastable in this deck, I think. I think having like Goblin Chieftain would be better. Alright, well. This makes it awkward that I didn't float. That was kind of awkward. It's possible I was supposed to just sack a Goblin. But whatever. I'm just gonna hope they don't flicker their Thought Knot. Yeah. No! Maybe I punted by not casting it off Goblin red. So I have a look about it. Not blocking. Can't really afford to block. Alright. The problem is we only have 2 Fecundities left, and I've already seen 2 and like 17 cards, which is actually pretty lucky if you think about it, but it's not likely I'm going to see another one for a while. Well, I even thought about it, Jose. I've played this deck before, just 12 years ago. Which, frankly, is a long time to have go in between. Cards have gotten better since then. If they attack with their Thought Knot again, I will probably just... I don't know. Alright, I'm dead. I don't think boarding in answers for that card is good. Simply because it's actually... Like, our deck is already a critical mass deck. That didn't go well, but, you know... Slight punt possibly cost me. And really, game 1 was just kind of unfortunate. So, that was the first match. Also, I think the post-board game is probably... I'm not favored if I had to guess. But, you know, good beats. What's up, the young Carlomancer? We are playing some Modern Constructed on this Thursday. I'm going to wake up like at early o'clock tomorrow morning to go to Columbus for the team GP. But, you know, we'll stream until that. Yeah, you can draw a lot of your deck, I think. If you get a second Fecundity while you're going off, I think it's pretty easy to draw, like, a lot. I actually wonder if this deck should be playing Desperate Ritual. That is my current thought. Seething Song would be better, but it's not legal. Rite of Flame would also be good, but it's also not legal. Brightstone Ritual would actually be the best ritual for the deck, but that's not reprinted. Stephen Nagy and Benjamin Peebles-Mundy. I've been playing a lot of draft actually. Been enjoying it. Burn? Okay. I wonder how this goes. Alright, Infernal Plunge. I think I just have to take, let's see, Plunge. I'm going to attack for 1 burst. Then I'm going to decide if I want to play Mog War Marshal or not. I think I'm going to take 2 damage to play Mog War Marshal. Sup hates control. Well, the Fecundity deck is a Jim Davis creation. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to pay a co. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess I'll fetch for a mountain first. If I draw another accelerant, I think there's a chance that empty Bushwhacker kills my opponent. Ooh, Mentor of the Meek. The problem is it costs a mana for every creature that comes into play. Otherwise, you would be correct, hates control. I think I'm just going to plunge into an empty. See, if we had 1 more mana, we could do a lot of stuff. As it is, I think I'm going to kick the Bushwhacker next turn and hope that's good enough. Because the theory is they will play a spell that hurts them and they might die. So if I draw a land, all right. So actually what is going to happen is they will die now, right? I have, yeah, they can only block 2 of them, so it should be lethal. It should be 14 unblocked damage. Nice. So that was a demonstration of how powerful Empty plus Bushwhacker is. Similar to how good Empty the Warrens is in like Legacy Storm sometimes, I think. Do I want to bring in Flame Slash for Eidolon to take out like Faithless Looting? What do y'all think? Should I take out that card? I don't actually know. Like, feel like I do want Flame Slash in my deck, but I don't, well, obviously Damping Sphere would be good versus me, but I'm not going to worry about it until I actually see it, I think is the answer. I think often if you side in too many cards to dilute your engine, it's just not going to work right. I think I'm going to side out. I don't even know. Maybe Mog Fanatic is like the worst card. Let's see what happens if I do this. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to do, but I think this is not unreasonable. Looks like a keep to me. Looks like a keep to me. Alright, a spike instead of anything that actually kills me. I'm okay with that. Like, a creature's just so much better for them to lead with. They subscribe to the bottom. Okay. In any case, I'm going to... This is interesting. Am I supposed to run out the Prospector? This is a difficult decision. If one of these slashes was a Mog Fanatic, my hand would actually be a lot better. Should I run out the Prospector? I think the answer is yes. Now that I have the Mana Exploiter, I should hold it? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, TJ Savage 17. Well, if I draw like any cheap creature, it really works out very well. I also wonder if I'm supposed to have a basic force in the deck. I don't think so, but obviously it sucks to take damage in this matchup. Okay. Manamorphose? Okay. I mean, I don't even think I'm going to cast Infernal Plunge this turn, I think. I think I'm going to cycle Manamorphose. Actually, maybe not. I might just Flame Slash a Goblin Guide and attack for 1, frankly speaking. Yeah, I think that's the best play as well. And then EOT fetch a Stomping Ground. Frank speaks a lot. You know, he just does. He just does what he wants. The situation where this is poor. Alright, that's interesting. I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's a path occurring in my upkeep, in which case I just let it resolve. Not thrilled about that. So I have a bunch of options. I can play Hordeling Outburst, sack, make a red, plunge to sack off the other one. But the problem is I'm only down to one other goblin besides that. So I kind of think the best play is to just attack first and see what happens. I think attack, play Hordeling Outburst is actually probably the best play if I had to guess. Straight from Onslaught Block. I like goblins. I like goblins. They make funny little popping sounds when they die. Braid's Dementia Summoner. It does suck going to 12, but I think it's probably okay, considering they missed their third land drop, but I don't know. Obviously, there's risk associated with this. Actually, I'm going to 11. That's not as safe, but whatever. Didn't come here not to cast this Hordeling Outburst. Yo, Stu, thanks for the 1 bit. I appreciate it. Boros Charm. Untap Boros Charm Helix. Or Bolt. Rather. You are number 1. Yeah, thanks for the 1 bit. You get to throw pennies at me. Okay, well, I'm not dead. That's a good sign. It's a post-board game, Stu. If you're wondering about this Flame Slash. Getting Searing Blazed? Might be getting Searing Blazed. Let's see, what do I actually want to do? I think the play I'm going to make is to sack it to itself, let the Helix resolve. Yeah, Purge after Fecundity resolves, and Manamorphose and see what we draw. I don't think giving up another Goblin is actually worth it. I'm just gonna make a bunch of red. That sucks. More red. Great. So I could attack for 6. Or I could Flame Slash one of my own tokens to draw a card. I guess I still have that option next turn, and attacking for 6 is probably better. The problem is I only have 2 floating after I slash. I kind of wonder if attacking for 6 is just much better than Flame Slashing. Alright, I'll Flame Slash. I'm not convinced this is right, but... Alright, I'll just play that now. Mismatching Goblin tokens because they come from different cards is kind of funny. What is this? Yo, oh, that's nice. Thanks for the follow. Stu, Pile Driver would not be that good here, frankly. Yeah, if I slash the driver, they get to draw a card. I think I kind of just have to slash the Eidolon anyways. And then, yeah, I think I have to do it. Which kind of sucks a lot, but... I think I'm going to attack with all. Don't think I can really play around very much. Nice. He died anyways. Okay, well... Well, I don't know. Don't know what's going on. Phyrexian Altar? Don't think so. Nah, it's an invasion. It's only an invasion. I thought about Viscerous here, actually, but it's not good enough, I think. In case, I'm not going to change anything. I assume this is a keep, but I don't actually know. Let's see. What am I going to do here? Play Stomping Ground. Then play Copperlane Gorge, probably. Opponent scryed and kept on top. Alright, well. Have at it, boss. Yo, Jim Davis, thanks for an auto host. Yeah, I might do that. Haven't decided yet. Thanks, Quasimoth. Do I Flame Slash or do I make 6 Goblins? Probably just make 6 Goblins, right? Like, I don't really see how that deck beats 6 goblins, so I'm going to do that. Oh, it doesn't make 6 goblins. Hold on. Because I played Bushwhacker, I plunge. That's only 3 mana. Alright. I'm going to kill the Goblin guy then. I wasn't supposed to crack that fetch. Yeah, I had to play the Bushwhacker on 1, but the problem is that just exposes me to a burn spell, right? Like, okay, nice 2 Rift Bolts. It's a-okay. I think I just make a bunch of goblins now. I can actually Metamorphose first and see what I draw. I think this is good. Let's see if 8 goblins is good enough on turn 3. May not be, frankly speaking, but I think I'm going to leave 1 goblin back. Yeah, if I drew another 1-drop, my hand would have been absurd. Yeah, that sucks. I'm just going to play Mountain Fecundity Go. That's bad. That's ultra bad. Alright, Prospector or Bushwhacker? Boo! Screw you, deck. Alright, well. Bushwhacker would have been nice too. I think we were favored in that scenario, but the problem is I didn't even have another spell if I drew a Reckless Bushwhacker, but oh no. Maybe I goofed that. I'm not sure. Yeah. That's the issue with Reckless Bushwhacker, I think. I think it's close to being good enough, but I don't think it is good enough. Okay. Yeah, well, Jim said that this was the latest version he tried and was happy with, so I started with that. I thought about Tarfire Traverse Bauble, but I don't actually know if it's good or not. Okay. I wonder if they're going to attack with Adept. The deck fizzled hard. Well, the thing is, game 3 versus that burn guy, I think we were actually ahead by a little bit, but obviously we can just get nugged out like that, you know. Do you think they attack with Adept? Probably not, yeah. I can't imagine that being correct. I'm not going to pay Echo. Can't really afford to do so. I'm just going to say go again. We need to draw a Prospector, but... Alright. Don't know. Is this matchup good? It might not be good. Might just be... Might just have no good matchups, frankly. Lingering Souls. Nice. So they're probably going to return Phoenix, attack me for 4. I can't imagine they actually attack with Adept because I don't think that makes any sense. Because I would just double block and draw a card. Alright. Come on, Prospector. Prospector. Alright, I'm going to lead with that. Oh, good. The idiot Joe Cool account's back. I think I'm going to discard these two. I think it's cool, but not very good, Nicholas. Which sucks, but, you know. 3, 4. Guess what do I want to do? Loses to everything, including itself. Yeah, it's not great so far. Good. I don't want to be on your team. You're a lame troll. I was thinking about pinging my own Goblin. Yeah, that's 2 draws to find a Prospector. Yeah. That is probably correct. Woo! Woo! Alright. We can actually play this first because it's mana neutral. We're gonna get to do lots of wonderful things now. Ooh, babe. Alright. Play that first. Wait. Oh no, I'm good. No, we have Reckless. We have Goblin Bushwhacker. You don't need Grape Shot, really. Nah, Impact Tremor seems pretty bad. Perforos costs too much mana, I think, is the other problem. opponent has like super died, I think. Yeah, Bushwhacker is really good. So this is what the deck is supposed to look like. Obviously, that's not really guaranteed, but Grape Shot is a way to kill Thalia. That's fair. Yeah, I'll just kill them. We can actually draw our entire deck if I wanted to. Alright, that's what the deck looks like when you do its entire thing. Lab Maniac to deck. I'm not going to do that, I'm sorry. Question is, how many of these do I want? Also, this sideboard kind of sucks, but I'm not sure that's avoidable in a deck like this. Just engine decks in general have kind of poor sideboards, I think. Maybe take out Mog Fanatic. What else do I want to take out? Maybe I can't take out Fanatic because it's a draw 2 when Fecundity's in play. In which case, what am I allowed to take out is the real question. I can maybe take out a Hordling Outburst. I don't think I'm going to side in Flame Slash, but I'm going to bring these in. I think I'm going to... I wouldn't say this deck is reliable. if you want me to be completely frank. Take out Manamorphose somehow? That doesn't feel right. Alright, I'm gonna take out 1 looting and 3 of those. I don't think you want to cut an empty. I think that's the way you actually like guarantee the win. Alright, so I guess I keep. Shrug. Am I reliable? That's an interesting question. I guess it depends on what you mean by reliable and like what regard am I reliable or not. All right. That's a good draw. I think I'm just going to play a cage now first. And step top with the hot takes. Podcast? Okay. So this turn I'm just going to play both my 1-drops, I think. Next turn I'll play Fecundity, probably. And that might set up for a turn 4. It's unclear. Like, obviously there's randomness involved. I don't think I even block here. Like, I'll just take it. Like, who cares? I I would consider myself a relatively reliable person. Like green-red. Then I'll play Fecundity. It gives them cards too, but I don't really care about that, I think. So I can double block. Yeah. I don't think attacking them for 2 is that good. I think I'm just gonna double block. Gives them 1 card, gives me 2. Well, why do I need to sack? I kind of just want to get this Adept off the board because that's the way I die, I think. Right? Like, is there a reason to sack? Yeah, I get 2 cards, they get 1 card, but I think that's a completely fine exchange, given my hand. Alright, I think I'm gonna just... I'll just play in Crack Relic first, actually. The actual answer. Yeah. I'm gonna use the Mogwar Marshal itself to block Hollow One, I think. Actually, I think I'm just gonna block like this, frankly. Like, yeah, it gives them a card, but I think a lot of their cards don't do anything. And it gives me a card too. I only have 2 green fetches, but I definitely can see what you're getting at. I mean, I think we're in really good shape, actually, like, all things considering. They're probably going to play Tassiger here. I guess it could play Goblin Lore. I could have a playset of Foothills. I don't think the... Well, also, can't get the Dryad Arbor, right? Like, I'm just not allowed. But I mean, in general, you're probably correct. Yeah, you're probably correct in general. Oh, friend. Alright. I'm going to fetch out the last... yeah, one of those. Alright, we lead with this. I think our opponent is ultra mega dead is how I would say it. Oops. All right. Play that. Sack that. Sack that. Alright, let's have some real fun. Doesn't really matter what I do now, I think. But we can draw basically most of our deck, I think. I'm just happily dirtling. I just have to be careful not to deck myself. Wow, Storm Counter is gone? That sucks. Yeah, whatever. "26 cards left. "23 cards left. I'm just having fun, frankly. It doesn't really matter what I do as long as I don't kill myself. Right. Had enough fun, I think. We could have literally drawn our entire deck, I think, and it wouldn't even be difficult. I just sack 10 tokens and draw my deck. I'm not doing that because it's completely unnecessary. I'm going to get that mismatching one out of here. Oh, shut up. Shut up, Windows antivirus. All right, nice. Massive overkill. Massive. It did look very good, but you have to remember, that's a turn 5 kill. That's slow for Modern. This hand's excellent, though. I think I'm just going to fetch... yeah, I'll just fetch Mountain. Since I have 2 Prospectors, I'm okay running it out. That's true. We had a lot of interaction. You are correct about that. All right. So it looks like my opponent is like some sort of Leonin Arbiter deck. I wonder what I'm actually supposed to do. I could plunge Fecundity, play Prospector. Then I'm left with Krenkos. What would y'all do? I could also just play Fecundity off the Prospector, which I think might actually be correct. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think Siege Gang's kind of bad, actually, but... Interesting. They probably have like a 3-drop Eldrazi, if I had to guess. That was a good draw. So now I can play Prospector and just like grind a bunch of value. Alright, So my opponent doesn't appear to have any removal, which is good for me. I don't know. That's a good point, Nicholas. That is good. Just blasting off, obviously. Yeah, the thing is, none of our creatures are really good to kill. Like, deck's looking nice right here. Oh, now you want to do that? I'm sorry, friend. I think I'm just going to just go all in. It doesn't matter. I have so many goblins as it is. Like, I can't believe now they decide they want to kill the prospector. Yeah, it's my 3-card combo. To be fair, there's redundancy on the creature side. There's no redundancy on this side or this side. This card has sweet art, though. I really like the art. What's up, all y'all, on this Thursday? Art fart. Alright. I want to get through this league. Then I want to play one more league, or one league with the other deck I have queued up, which is Turbo Devoted Druid combo with Lightning Greaves. But this guy's making it slow. Alright. Yes, I would like to sack Prospector to its own ability. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to make green-red, but can't really fathom a world where... Right, that's kind of nice, actually, but... You know, let's just cast this... literally 20 power Empty the Warrens on turn 3. Yeah, I mean, Damping Sphere is good versus deck, I'm not gonna lie, like... Shrug? This is a matchup where Grape Shot would be good, though, for what it's worth, if I had to guess. I'm going to side in Flame Slash because it kills Thought Knot as well, and they're a lock to have Thought Knot in their deck off Shahef Dunes. Like, I might actually side in Lavamancer, too. I'll not take those out. Those are good. Might just take out Lootings, actually. Alright. Rest in Peace actually shuts this card off, which is kind of BS, frankly speaking. Although tokens get around Rest in Peace, I believe. Do they? Let's check. Oh, card or token. Never mind. Tokens dying used to get around Leyline of the Void for what it's worth, but it's okay. I might not want Lavamancers then. Side in 1 Flame Slash and 1... Nah, I forgot. They fixed the wording because of that. Yeah. I just checked that myself, y'all. In Standard, when I played Dredge Mirrors, you could use Nantuko, Husk, plus Llanowar Mentor tokens to get around to kill their bridges through a ley line. I think this is a keep. Yeah, bridges with Hanger Dad. Probably Aether Vial. It could be a Thoughtseize. That's fine. Well, I think this hand's like an easy keep. Like, our opponent's also just likely to have a bunch of Disruption in their deck, if I had to guess. I'm actually going to lead with... Well, I wanted to play the Mog Fanatic. Yeah, Anafen's at the foremost. I'm still going to crack my fetch because of Lean and Arbiter, I think, is the answer. Just gonna play it. Like, there's a chance I just want to make a bunch of goblins next turn. What does this mean? Why is there a Flooded Strand? Can someone explain? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Yeah, I don't understand the Flooded Strand either. I just want to know what's going on. Are they just black-white that has Flooded Strand in it? That could be a possibility. Ah, this makes so much more sense. So it's black-white tokens. Man, they probably have like Zealous Persecution or some bull hockey like that. Alright, well, in any case, I have to play this Mogwar Marshal now. It's true, I did not understand the Flooded Strand right there. In general, I do understand Flooded Strand, but obviously out of context quotes are the best. Yeah, the desert seems alright. What's with Polluted Delta, though? They might take Revelry. Alright. That's fine. Black-white lands I own. That's a notable archetype. Nope, don't understand Delta either. Explain to me. I'm just going to pay that go to try to play around Persecution, I think. Very nice. This is horrible. Yeah, whatever. This is not playing around Persecution, but let's just nug them for some damage. Okay, that's interesting. Block. Okay, so they are Esper of some sorts. I don't really understand the island. That's my take on this situation. Alright, have at it. My hand is horrible. Polymorph deck. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That actually makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, okay. Y'all are right. I think I'm gonna just play this and play both of these. Hope I don't get like Elish Nord or some whatever. Okay. So we're gonna lay the beats and hope they die. Could double Flame Slash and Elish Nord. I really don't want to draw Flame Slashes now. Alright, they know my hand. They know I just have the Infernal Plunge. You can have that one. Ha ha ha, great. Great. Alright, this is the world I live in. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna play this and say go. I don't want to give them a card. Alright, let me draw. Yeah, we need to combo now, I think, to have a chance. Alright. I don't want to give them cards, though. Like, that's just so horrendous. I have 2 Fanatics in my deck still. So yeah, I could combo into a bunch of Fanatics. Well, the thing is, I don't really want to trade my stuff for their stuff. Also, they can't even attack with all of their potential attackers. They have to leave another token back, otherwise I could just pay Echo and attack with all my creatures and they would go to 1. So here I hope to draw Skirk Prospector. Well, they can't even attack with all 6, because I would just pay Echo attack and hope they don't have anything. Here I'm going to just cantrip, which is kind of nice. Ah! 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 Oh, that is really, really, really beautiful. Yes, I know you have 2 polymorphs in your hand. That's the only way that game makes sense. All right, we're 2-2. That was I don't even know what to say about that. Oh, these are. This is how you let the good times fly. Opponent, join! Join! Dang it, opponent. And that match was great. It was just a funny match. Just like two modern decks trying to do their thing. And I barely limp over the line in the second game. Just barely limp over. All right, yeah, this is the world I live in. Basically, every hand is like. All right, looks like Shadow. Every hand looks identical. They're all mediocre. Looks a Shadow. The classic. Classic, classic. I guess doing them one is actually good. I'm going to play Mog or Marshall to play around Stubbs. Interesting. So they don't have a Shadow in their hand? This looks like a Gurmag then, right? Like... Huh. Not gonna back up. Yeah, random on ones are good for Shadow. I'll let them Stubborn Denial my Manamorphose if they want to. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, it's going to make their shadows bigger, but that's fine. Nice. Alright, so they have a 2/2 shadow. Now, if they play a shadow next turn, it's actually unclear what I'm supposed to do, I think. This deck could really use Cabal Therapy, and that would be good. Oh, they still have no threats. So, I don't think they have shadow, because if they had shadow, they would just play it here. So I actually am going to just attack them. And probably play one of these two. Ha. That's fine. I don't really care. Nice. Some delve threat, probably. I'm just gonna play Fecundity and see what they do. Okay. And we're gonna just chump when I can. Okay, that's fine. What's up? Take your time. I'm gonna leave all of my creatures back. I don't think blocking makes any sense. Huh. That was weird. Well, so the plan is to just block everything. The deck is pretty resilient to removal, frankly. Like, removal is not good versus deck. I'm just gonna block both. Actually, I might triple block. Yeah, I'm gonna triple block this, actually. It plays around snap on that. Oh, I could have gotten away with the double block, but that loses to... What does that lose to? Probably loses to something. Gutshot plus Snapcaster. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to keep one more. Yeah, push and battle rage in hand was actually what I was thinking about. I just couldn't articulate it. They only usually play like 2 lightning bolts. Okay. I'm not playing Modern in Toronto. This is just a deck I'm curious about. I'm a true scientist. You're a true hater, Aaron. True hater. Bottom, bottom. That's a good sign. So I can't play around push plus battle rage now? I guess the answer. Or I can like this. Can I beat a battle rage? The only way I can beat a battle rage is walking like this. But that's still... They battle rage here. It will effectively be 10 minus 3. Okay, so I can't beat a battle rage. So... I guess I actually block like this. I mean, I couldn't beat that regardless, so good beats. That sucked. We should have been favored that game. I mean... Alright, I'm gonna side in those annoying relics. Mog Fanatic strikes me as not great. Relic is just really annoying for them. And this is fine. Yeah, I'm actually surprised they had 2 Battle Rage. Usually most of the lists only have 1, but... You know, they can do whatever they want, I suppose. Okay. This is a hand full of cards. Their hand wasn't even that good that game, which is the sad part of it all, I think. Mic volume's so low. I'm not playing Legacy tonight, Tim de Horak. Let's see if we can adjust that. How about now? Isn't Fnatic my win condition? No, it's not. That sounds silly. Are you the mic volume was fine? Okay, well, this is a little bit louder now. Should I play Fecundity or Dragon Fodder? Play Dragon Fodder. Sounds much better now. Okay. Bit loud now. they have to take that. All right. So I could attack for 6, put them to 7. Is that even good? Huh. Skirk Prospector just came out in Dominaria. I think this is probably right. Not going to play the looting. Don't think there's any reason to right now. Because I do want to make the land drop. Sup? It's true, it's not legal on paper yet. Alright, I'm going to looting this turn looking for a Bushwhacker, I think. Bottom, top. Yeah, I'm going to looting. Alright, I'm going to get both of those into play. I think it's worth it. I suppose I could... Nah. Alright, I have a plan. Now I'll say go. I don't really want to give them a card. I mean, yes, they have a lot of cards, but we can't really do much else right now, so... I think just getting both of those into play is just extremely, extremely good. No, I think the Prospector is much better, Nicholas. Because if they don't kill the Prospector now, we get to go potentially Ballistic this turn. Depending on what we draw, obviously. Okay. I wonder if they're going to lose because they don't have another black source. That would actually be kind of funny. Nah, my guy's too valuable. All right, first step, cast, use that. Interesting. I would have just done that on their turn, I think, if this was the plan. Man, that sucks. I just dump these two. Yeah, and play both my 2 drops. This is really unfortunate because Yeah, this is definitely better. I'm dead to Battle Rage no matter what, but I can't do anything about that, so it's okay. Yeah, I was working it out. It's also just better to play both of the spells that turn, I think, as well. I'm just going to take 2. I don't want to give them a card. No echo. I'm going to play the land. I think in most scenarios the mana is going to be relevant. Can have Inquisition. Yeah, I love the art on Fecundity. Just like dead animal carcass. Why no attack? You want me to attack with 3 of my creatures into those 2? I guess I could have attacked with 4. It doesn't strike me as a very good attack. Alright, there are 2 now. It's their second main. How can it mean Battle Rage? I think this just means another Delve creature is coming. In which case I just have the green light to attack with all my creatures. My suspicion is opponent's hand is very bad. I'll pay that go now, because I have 6 creatures. 2x fling. This is still lethal. This is only 5 blockers. If I hadn't paid the echo, it would have not been lethal. Nice. All right. So going to the last game, I don't think I changed anything really. That was a weird game. A very weird game, frankly speaking. He fetched for last turn. Yeah. That was weird. This deck is a lot closer to being real than I think it has any right to be, which is kind of shocking. There's probably like, if there was another prospector, this deck might be pretty good. Alright, I'm going to keep playing this to fetch for red-green. Honestly, my cards are so bad. Is this the updated? Because he said this was the last list that he sent me. Yeah, Rite of Flame would be good. I mean, I don't know for sure. G Dyer 09. Maybe I have the wrong list. I don't know. It's very possible. I have the wrong list. Matron and Modern? Yeah, Matron would be pretty good in this deck, frankly speaking. Then I would probably play the 4 War Chiefs and the drivers if Matron were legal. Yeah, I think it went Traverse first, then it ended up on this list, is my suspicion. Ooh, that's a nice draw, actually. And just start rollicking them. I think Bogart Harbinger is not a real card, frankly speaking. Okay. If they fetch again, I might just crack. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna crack it now, actually. It shuts off a Delve creature. If they play 2 shadows, whatever, that's fine. Okay. Keys deck, yeah, that makes sense. Makola. Hope there's no K return or anything of that like. Right, well, I'm not blocking. What does this mean? Do I empty and go for a Bushwhacker kicked? I guess I will. Dang. All right. I was thinking it was a possibility, but whatever. Can't do anything about it. Okay. Nah, well, it's kind of split all over the place, frankly speaking. Just gonna pay Echo. Yeah. It is a good thing they didn't have any ways to save the Shadow. I'm gonna just give them some mediocre beatdowns. Yep, mediocre beatdowns. I think I'm just gonna play another Relic. He punted by not bolting himself before the turn I went off. That makes sense. That would have made the game really hard to win. Serve for one very slowly. Alright. Oh crap, I messed up. I'm supposed to Relic him twice. Shit. I just got distracted. That's so bad. Alright. No, I have a looting. I don't think so. Maybe. Yo, feed the Dada, thanks for the follow. Yeah, actually you're right. I don't have time for looting, I think. Yeah, I was supposed to double Relic. That's so bad. Shepherd's pie is a dish? It's okay. It's not my favorite. Really wish I just had stops everywhere. But whatever. That doesn't do anything. Relic you. I'm gonna just crack it now and see what I draw. That's good. Alright, whatever. Okay, that didn't go great. We punted that game slightly. Well, actually not slightly, just way more than slightly, frankly speaking, but we're gonna switch decks. You know, another goofy deck. Pate, chinoise, or cottage pie. I don't even know what those are. Those are some words of things I don't know. Chase 19, or Choice 19, thanks for the follow. Goofy deck is not blue either, but you can type deck list, exclamation point deck list to look at it, or I suppose I can show you it. Thanks for everyone hanging out on this Thursday. We're playing some Modern with some weird looking decks, frankly speaking. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever actually registered. I assume this is a keep. If I draw land, is Goat Tribal actually playing Goat Tribal? Because if it's not Goat Tribal, I'm so off of it. Okay. This looks like a matchup where Walking Ballista is the nut, though. Yeah, I don't really care about... This is the Postmortem Lunge deck. So what can I do? Do I just play... Probably Greaves Go, right? Yeah, I know. But the thing is, we actually have a kill next turn if we draw a land and they tap out. So here's what's going to happen if we draw a land. Sky Hussar. Wow, that is deep. I love it. I haven't seen this card in ages. Interesting. Field of Ruin. Okay. I mean, you got me. Get Forest, I suppose. I wish you were playing opponent's deck right now. Look, Nicholas, I'm not gonna stop your dreams, frankly speaking. Oh, nice, no Eclipse. Yeah, you're right. You're right, fam. Do I play Vizier? I just play Recruiter actually. And I'll attack for 1. He doesn't do anything. You're right. I really just want them to tap out for like some enormous thing next turn. Oh, I'm so dumb. Re-equip attack for 3. Yes. Yes. Come on, just tap out for Spectral Possession or Range Revios. Something like that. Sup, Ryan Brover Turf? It's good to see you in the chat, buddy. Look, sometimes it's the principle of the thing, Ryan. You know that better than anyone else. You should know that better than anyone else. Tutu Blocker could have been relevant. Yeah, that's true. What? Okay. All right. I get Druid. I'll yield to that. Yay, my opponent didn't make me quick. Would her attack when they have a Sky Star? That's true. That was relatively easy. What could they possibly have to mess with me? Yeah, I think it's okay. Well, it's at least okay. I don't know if it's actually good. I'll side in 1 Rex Age and not bother with anything else, I think. Might side out 1 Court of Calling, because it's a slow card. I changed the sideboard from the original one, because I think the original one was pretty garbagey, but, you know, could be wrong. Linvala. Well, the way this deck is configured, I cannot beat a Linvala, but that's okay. Alright, so what Lunge does is it gives the creature haste. So your Druids, instead of letting them get pathed, you just get them killed. There's also like some weird outside scenarios where I think you can set up kills out of nowhere, but we'll look for those in the game. All right, so my deck has a Dryad Arbor in it. So the question is, do I keep this hand? Because we're 1 piece short of killing them, essentially. I think I'm supposed to keep... Ryan, I have no idea. I'm just trying things. This is a really peculiar... Okay, that was a good draw. Lunge is great if your opponent's bad. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a thing that's potentially true. Well, I'm still going to just play this, I think. I think that's correct. They path it. That's great for me. Nope. No interest in blocking. Mirror Entity. I don't really understand what's going on anymore. So Druid Fade a turn, I guess, is what's going on. I'm going to fetch for Dryad Arbor EOT. They can attack for 12 if they dump all of their mana into it. Okay. This is baffling. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. This is really just kind of confusing, all things considered. Promise you I didn't side on my ballistas. Thank you, friend. Okay, quick win over mono white stuff. That was a funny game. It didn't last very long, thankfully. I mean, I wasn't looking forward to clicking like 1,000 trillion times, but our opponent was dead. Yo, thanks for the 69 bits. Home 20. Moonglow. 5-color humans. This hand's pretty good versus... Well, it's one card short, but it's good. I'm not going to mulligan this hand, that's for sure. Alright, it does appear to be 5-color humans. Alright, let me draw a Druid. Alright, so we probably have a kill on... turn 4? I like playing this decks more in real life, Nicholas. I kind of hate like just having to do all of the dirty stuff on Magic Online, but you know, it's a thing. Okay, freebooter or mage? What do you mage here? Nice! That's not even in our deck. That is nice. All right. So, unfortunate part is I think I'm just going to chord now. Because I don't actually want to flip my recruiter. So I actually have to chord now. Otherwise it will flip. And now if they Reflector Mage, I can just bin it and Postmortem Lunge into Vizier next turn. Obviously this sucks if my Vizier gets maged. Mantis Rider? That's completely fine. You are going to be killed on this turn. Right, nice. Yes, all my opponents, don't make me click 1,000 times. Thank you, opponents. Thank you. All right. Oh no, everything looks good still. Like, I don't think I actually want to mess with anything. WRM. Okay. That's good to know. This hand looks like I can never ever keep it. Can't keep that one either. It's probably a keep. Probably dead. For a second, I didn't even know what this card was, like, frankly speaking. Alright. I'm not going to crack my fetch because I actually want to draw land. We're not drawing particularly well, but that's okay. Oh, I switched decks. This is the Turbo Greaves deck. Oh, the 7 was keepable? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Pretty close to a kill again, but, you know. So my opponent had no turn 2 play? That's kind of weird, right? Like... So probably getting Mantis Rider or Maged next turn. I'm trying to fathom a world where you keep that... Oh, maybe Dismember. Okay, yeah, Dismember makes sense. Dismember makes sense. Probably getting Mantis now, though, right? Alright, my hand sucks. Ari, I played the Fecundity, Skirk Prospector, Empty the Warrens deck, and we went 2-3, but we lost a close game 3 to Grixis Shadow. Deck was surprisingly close to being real, I think, is the actual answer there. So I think I'm not even going to crack because I want to draw land. The only land that's bad to draw is... well, shoot. That is unbelievably bad. I basically have gotten killed, I think. Because this card is dead now. Maybe we do need, like, 2 paths in the sideboard. Or the Fairgrounds Warden's supposed to come in. That's what it is, actually. Alright, got it. Lieutenant. Okay, probably dead now. Because that's 6. Draw Coco. That's just not possible. For many reasons. I'll go look, I guess, but I don't think there's anything good for me to get. I can get Rallier to get back Recruiter, which I guess is the best thing, but I'm still basically drawing dead. I mean, this is only 6 on board, so I'm not technically dead. I'm just mostly dead. That's good enough for me. Okay. Do I want Rex Age or Revoker, actually? Kind of feels like I don't. But I want the Fairground Warden, I think. I can take out 2 Postmortem Lunge, I think. I'll go like this. I don't like overboarding. Alright, I think this is a keep. Mainly because if you draw Druid, it's an auto win. Like, I can't fathom mulliganing this hand. I mean, I guess I could. Revoker is good. Did I side in Revoker? I didn't. I should have, though, for Vile, I think. Oh, Static Caster. That's a good point. Yeah, I was supposed to, probably. Alright, so next turn I can deploy actually a big Ballista, which might be good enough, frankly. I suppose it depends on what opponent does. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna Court for 2 and then untap and try to kill my opponent. Hopefully they just play like, I don't know, Mantis Rider and some crap. Alright, I need to Court here. Alright, they're probably going to Mage Vizier now. That's fine. And I hope they play like Thalia's Lieutenant or something like that, frankly speaking. Actually, I hope it's not Thalia's Lieutenant, because that means I would have to do a bunch of work to get around that. actually kind of problematic. Okay, that's less problematic. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. So I can shoot that twice, untap this, play Vizier. Not Turbo Depths. It's true, it's not Turbo Depths. Opponent, I have defeated you. Is it M or W? It's W. Okay. Sorry, Goblin guy, but this is a turbo deck. Nice. 2-0 with the turbo. It says green white turbo, Goblin guy. So I don't feel like I'm actually lying to you. I really don't. Everything's kosher. You can type !point deck list. All right, we're 2-0. I guess keep, because we're one piece away from just having the nuts. Fecundity. I wonder how this matchup goes. All right. Postmortem wonders are very. I don't actually disagree with you, Aaron. I think it's kind of a... Yeah, Blast or not probably is the deal breaker, but, like, also they need a fast clock. Yo, thanks for follow, Lethal Monkeys. Like, this is the sort of draw that's actually not good enough for us, I think. I'm gonna just play Ballista for 2. I'm probably skipping GP Vegas, Goblin guy. Like, this is a sick Ballista for 2. I just shoot the Overseer and say go. They can jar it, and I don't really care, because then I'll just use another counter. All right. Literally do not care. It trades with both the jar and the Overseer, so I'm okay with that. We have a lot of time to draw. You can only pack for green creatures. If there was a Painter's Servant on green... Woo! Woo! Oh, boy. I'm holding W to do this, by the way. Thank you for whoever in chat suggested that. Oh man, thanks for all those random caps. Yeah, understood. Thanks for follow, Holy Diva. Appreciate the follow. I know you stream a lot of Modern as well. We're trying this crazy deck. Really just got sick of drafting. W defaults to tapping for the correct mana. This is a lot of quicken. Basically, I need 36 for the Ballista, and I need enough to loop through my entire deck, which would be 51 mana because there's 49 cards in it. Oh, actually, I could fetch to reduce that by one activation because it would be 48 then. What does Pacting do? Aaron, I'm 14-1 in booster draft currently, so I don't know what you really want me to do. Wow, this sucks. Yeah, I should find the Ballista so they concede first. Alright. This is so much clicking. I don't have Eternal Witness in this deck anywhere. The list didn't have it. You should check the deck list before you say things, frankly speaking. Look, y'all should really check the deck list, in my opinion. I've played a lot of Absy and Coco decks in my lifetime. Because, oh, I don't really want to give away the secrets right now, so I'm not going to. But there's lots of things going on, Aaron. Thank you. All I had to do was do that. All right, we have a Kataki, which is pretty good. Fairgrounds Warden is good. Yep, thanks for hanging out, Louie-nil? PV Dancy? If you hold W, you can just untap faster. If that answers your question. What should I take out? That's the problem. I really hate siding out cards in an engine deck, but I don't know, Trey. That was part of the reason I was playing it tonight, to find out. It actually seems relatively real to me for what it's worth. Yeah, if you just hold down W, it will default to tapping for green when you click it, is the nice part that I learned about tonight thanks to a viewer. I'm gonna set out like 2 Postmortem Lunge and like 1 Chord, 1 Greaves. Maybe the Rallier. Rallier seems kind of whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's good. It's so hard to figure this out. Why is it so hard? What should the last cut be? I can't tell if they're being serious Alpha BP or not. I really can't tell. All right. Hall of the Bandit Lord seems really not very good. I'm going to keep this hand. Well, there's a lot of things that can go right and wrong with his hand. Rallier sucks. Okay. I can believe that, actually. That card, it's not great. I really can't tell if people are serious or not, frankly. It's so hard for me. Do I want to get the Arbor on 1 so I can evolve it on 3? Probably. We'll see what opponent does, obviously. If they represent Galvblast mana, I probably would not do that. Okay, well, that's off the table now, I think. Yeah, I could believe that, McCullough. Alright, so I'm just going to fetch a Temple Garden now. I really don't want to get my thing Galvblasted. I think I'm going to just Revoker the Opal, actually. Actually, new plan. Play that. Playing Thicket is better if I draw another Thicket, but that's not terribly likely, so I'll just do that. My plan depends a lot on what they do this turn, frankly speaking. Okay, I'm probably going to just Rex Sage the plating. That's fine. You got it. You got it. You got it, fam. I don't think Revokering the Opal actually does very much, so I'm not going to do it. Actually, how many? They have 1, 2, 3, 4. Can they pay for all their stuff? Yes, they can. Actually, 1 damage doesn't matter. It's better to keep the creature, I think. That's funny. I think I'm going to just revoke her cranial plating. I don't think it actually makes any sense to revoke her Mox Opal. The other card I could, well, actually, here's the other card I could revoke her, which is Gear Repair Aether Grid, which actually might be the correct name, because I am so cold to that card right now. Alright, I'll trade for Vault Scourge. Oh, crap! F6ing is so bad. Dang it. I'm a moron. Obviously, I wasn't supposed to F6. Like, just binning my guy is so much better because of the lunge. Oh, well. You live, you learn. That's a really weird card to side in this matchup, but it's gonna probably kill me right here. Note to self, fetch force versus Maniac. Honestly, if I draw Ballista, I think I still win the game. Yeah, welcome back, Mike. I haven't seen you in quite a while. Well, my opponent just drew that. Yeah, we saw nothing. Okay. Yeah, I'm basically dead now. It's good to know about that. I don't think that's actually a good card versus me. And I just realized I should have this in my deck just because it's a giant flyer. Bring the cord back in. Inside out lunge, I think. Lunge just seems kind of bad, frankly speaking. Yeah. This is fine. We punted that game a little bit. I punted again. You're right, G Dyer. Yeah, this is a keep. I actually am going to play the Arbor on 1. Well, maybe not. Those were huge punts? Maybe. Because I'm an idiot? Alright. Let's hope our thing doesn't get killed. Sucks. Alright. It's dead. Did I leave any lunges in? Yep. Okay. Huge punt. Y'all are right. But I bet all y'all play perfectly whenever you're streaming. Kappa. This is very bad. What is the plan? I suppose say go. What's up, Chubby Rain? Good to see you, fam. I'm finishing up this stream before Team VSL. Probably dead this game, though. You know, good beats. What's up, Log T1? Alright. I need to draw. I'm playing May 10th. I need to draw an untapped land so I can Rec Sage the Aether Grid, but I might not have a lot of time before that, frankly speaking. Things continue to get worse and worse. I think you only attack for 7 and you just leave up 2 pings. But let's see, if you attack, that's 7. Well, attacking with This one is 2 damage. I guess that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Too late for that, because I can kill that, and then I get killed the very next turn. Alright, good beats. We are 2-1. 2 matches to go. X1 while streaming. Oh, that is fantastic for you. Was the match count 1? What's up? Don't have either way to find either of the pieces, so I think it's pretty easy mulligan. Plus the Dryad Arbor is in our hand. This hand's good. Yeah, I want the land. This is actually a turn 3 kill if we don't get interrupted by anything. It's obviously a huge if, but I kept the untapped land on top because I think it's good. Because there's a chance we want to spend our turn 4 evolving this into the missing piece. Alright, so it looks like burn. It looks like the Mardu kill all my stuff deck. This is probably a matchup where Postmortem Lunge is really important, actually. Which is funny. 2 dailies. Fair enough. Alright. I still have to play the removal spell, my guy into the removal spell, which kind of sucks, but I don't foresee it really getting better. Okay, it got better. I lied. Vintage with Tropical Storm, Legacy with Miracles. I just hope they spend their next turn deploying some threat or something like that. Oh, and just play like, I don't know. No, we can never protect from an instant speed removal spell, which sucks, but, you know, whatever. I'm gonna just still try to equip. I mean, it's still correct to do it. It's probably dead on arrival. I can't, like, yeah, this is just... It's so impossible for that not to happen right there, I think. Okay. Luckily, their clock is not that fast. Nice, 40-40 Mana Gorger Hydra. They must have cast a lot of spells. I'm gonna get Forest because that deck plays Blood Moon sometimes. Of course, take your time, beat something with the Thingamabob. I'll try to equip, see what happens. Alright, cool. That's one less bullet for my druids. This seems like a hard matchup too for the deck, actually, but okay. If I lunge it, yeah, I'll have enough. That's nice, actually. I really hope they don't have another removal spell, but their deck is like basically all removal. This matchup seems actually awful. They're making me discard? That's really weird. Oh, they're dealing 2 damage to me? What is going on? Okay. That's fine. I don't really understand what's going on, frankly speaking. Let's try to win. If they have another removal spell, I can't win anyways. Like, that's fine. They probably picked the wrong mode. My commander is Walking Ballista, Chubby Rain 1. Alright. Yeah, I know. Okay, that does actual nothing. Nah, Walking Ballista is my commander. I have to just keep double clicking to make mana. I'm not gonna have to guess. It was really feel good. My opponent didn't know what my cards did. Alright, that's fine. Whoops. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, there we go. Do I have a mechanical mouse? Not really. The mouse is sort of close to the speaker, I guess is the answer. This is the worst part of the deck. It's not a wooden mouse. Right. Now I have to let that resolve. Okay. They could... Okay. Oblacerus, they should have just pushed my Druid in response to the cord. Or sorry, I don't know exactly what I'm saying. They could have just killed my Druid. Yes, that is what was supposed to happen. I'm kind of mad this guy's making you do it, but whatever. Not even doing it that slowly, it's just... This is... marginally painful. I didn't even take that long to do it, but it's still, you know, not that easy. Alright, Courser is good. Rowlier is actually good in this matchup. Those are also good. Okay, commanded to make me discard? Maybe. Yeah, there were a lot of things the opponent could have done better. Yeah, agree. Is Bailoth good? Yeah, I've played a lot of these sorts of decks in my life, so I'm used to clicking a lot. I'm gonna take out the packs. Actually, am I supposed to take them out in some respect? I'm going to, but I'm not sure that's right. I'm gonna take out 1 Court of Calling, maybe. Maybe I can't do that. Maybe I'll take out 1 Evolution, actually. These are the cards that are a little bit worse post-board. Yeah, TJ, I don't know. I don't think you actually want giant things versus that deck. I think this is a keep. They have Liliana the Last Hope. You all know that, right? Like... Do you Greaves or Lunge? Force Tinder. Force Tinder is a nice name for that. I think this deck is cute, but actually not that good now that I think about it. But, you know. I could Chord for Dryad Arbor this turn, actually, or next turn, which is kind of funny. It just has, like, the world's most awkward Rampant Growth. Okay. Okay. You got me. Alright. I'm going to fetch a Plains. Just to play around Blood Moon. And attack for 1. If I get Lilied on it, it's so bad. But I can't do anything about it either, so it's okay. Liliana is not coming this turn. That's a Souls and a Brutality. Okay. That's fine. It's also fine. So I'm going to actually hold it because of K command. Yes. Postmortem Lunge and Lightning Greaves were in my hand, which obviously makes me less likely to like the deck. Flashback Souls? Okay, well. Ooh, that's a good one. Just kill it now. It has to die on sight. Ballista is so good in this deck. That was a good draw for my opponent. Really good draw for my opponent, in fact. Alright. I'll send it in the chat. Does that do anything? Nope. I'll attack. Let's see if they block. Hopefully they block. Thank you, Ryolan, for your enlightening enthusiasm. Dang, we almost got him. Almost got him. Almost got him. So good. Interesting. Okay. Assume there's like a rule spell coming for this thing. Yeah, that was a lock to happen. Okay, so I can let the prowess resolve. I can let that resolve, and then I can shoot both of those. Opponent can't attack. Okay. This is the danger of putting Postmortem Lunge into your deck. You know, sometimes you draw your, like, Postmortem Lunges. What was opponent supposed to do? Oh, just push then? Yeah. Actually, yeah, that seems a lot better for what it's worth. Alright. I can dig it. It really sucks lunging this doesn't do anything. Like, literally does nothing. This game has been close despite us drawing two really terrible cards. An opponent drawing, like, Reveler off the top. It's kind of insane. Like, I think if I'm an opponent, I would just flashback Souls a while ago, frankly speaking. But, you know, whatever. Alright, opponent's at 5. I will take all that damage. That's kind of a nice one, actually. It buys a fair amount of time. This is also probably the matchup where Obstinate Bayoth is the best. Alright, we will take 5. Bang. Oh, I could attack with that. You're right. Yeah, I should have. Probably to get back. Probably Greaves. Yeah, that actually would have been better, I think. I'm getting tired. One for Ballista. Remating is 0. That doesn't strike me as very good. But yeah, I could have done that, I suppose. Here's what I'm actually gonna start doing. I'm gonna just try to kill them, I think. Well, I don't have a Druid, so it would have gotten back Vizier, but that is true. I think next turn I will investigate that possibility. Okay, you got it. I actually kind of wonder if they just want the recruiter to flip, frankly speaking. Because we're actually in a scenario where if I just find Walking Ballista and kill both the spirits, they probably die. Do I play around Bolt? Probably. Okay, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually. So I don't think I even attack. I guess I just ship. 1 mana. Alright. Next turn I'll reanimate the Vizier. How do I win? Is there something I'm missing? 1 mana. Oh, no, I'm dumb. Jeez. I'm really bad at this deck on stream. You're right. I just missed it. Fart sounds. Nah, there's 2. I just missed the fact that I could make 2 and pay the black with my life total. Now I'm in danger of actually losing to Lightning Bolt. I guess I was always in danger of losing to Lightning Bolt. Alright, their hand sucks. so I need to recruit down the stack actually, because they shipped to flip my recruiter. Okay, that's nice. Ha, had it. Had it all. Just had it all. Opponent's probably going to make me click through all of it again, but that's okay. Man, they had the bolt too. Alright, we click a lot, and then our opponent will probably die. I'm gonna make like 40 mana. I think that's probably enough. I can always lunge back the Vizier, I guess, if I actually need to. Mining Greaves is great. I can lunge back the Vizier, right? Like, that's not the part I should be worried about, correct? Nice. Okay. Or I could just do that. We're still ahead on time of the opponent for what it's worth, despite all of this clicking. There was a lot of clicking. All right, we're 3-1. One more match to go. I want to say surgical. Yes, well, what am I going to do about that? I guess if they have surgical, I can recruit her through most of my deck. And, well, they would have surgical the ballista, I think, if they had surgical. But I could have just gone through most of my deck and just made a giant board and hoped that was good enough to kill them. Which, honestly, it probably isn't, because my deck is pretty bad without Walking Ballista. But, you know, good beats. Good beats. Last match for the night. Let's make it a good one. League matchmaking failed. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. Raspberry Tsunami is my opponent's name. I agree, McCall, but this is what happens when you copy lists. I'm gonna keep. I think this is barely good enough. Caustic Caterpie? What? What's going on? Why did my opponent... I don't know what's going on. Okay, that is fine. That is less fine, for what it's worth. I see. I do see, in fact, what's going on. I'm just going to block, actually. I think it was a keep, but, you know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to block the driver. Or not. I might want to fetch Dryad Arbor to block, so that's what I'm thinking. Okay. So I get to see the card on top, I suppose. Walking Ballista. Alright, I'll block and draw the Ballista. Because I think that's a good enough card here. Yo, thanks for following Not Stalin. Equip. Your turn. I'm not sure yet. Honk 2. Alright. Don't think I can beat a grenade anyways. It seems fine to test, but, you know, I don't actually know if it's great. So 5. Oh, actually the grenade's not lethal. I guess bolt plus grenade or bolt plus bolt is lethal, but whatever. It's gonna be so hard to beat those anyways. I'll just play a driver, please. Right. Will that get Druid? I'm dead to bolt, but I don't think they have the bolt. That's the good news of all this. It looks like they just have 3-drop goblins. Thank you, opponent. I appreciate it very muchly when I don't have to click 1,000 times. All right, this card seems incredibly good. I'm gonna just side out like, I don't know. Rallier seems kind of mediocre, and this also seems... Actually, I guess that card's okay. Yeah, just take out a pact. I'm all for trying things, but I'm not actually sure the deck is that strong. It's hard to tell though, like, I don't know. I'm gonna just try this config. Fortune Hunter buys a lot of time, so I think it's a keep, but it's close. Okay, that's not what I wanted to see. Okay. That does not strike me as a great idea, but, you know. Get in 2 damage and trade one of your creatures away. Oh, did I? Wow, yes. It is a Firewalker and I missed it somehow. That's not smart. Really is not smart. That's fine. I don't care about that whatsoever. If you want to spend your turns killing those. What did I sign in? Okay, good. It doesn't actually do anything, which is not good actually, but I'm gonna crack the canopy first. This is going nowhere fast, but I think I'm probably gonna cycle that canopy, but we can see what the opponent does this turn. I'm not going to sack it because I actually need the mana for a bunch of things. We're simultaneously flooded, but also can't do very much, which is kind of sad and annoying. I have to keep things interesting. Yeah, I just can't play Firewalker and make it too easy. Agreed. It gets trample, right? From this. Alright, I'm gonna block this one. I take 6, go to 8. So I died to bolt plus grenade, but I can't do much about that anyways. I guess I can actually fog a grenade, which is nice. Okay. It's not great for me. So this is going to be 7, so I actually... Alright, I have... I have a bad plan, which is probably better than no plan. I have to fog that pile driver, essentially, I think, to win the game. They have one card. Okay, that's fine. Does that change anything? So I have to block these three and fog that. And then sort of drawing very dead, actually. Oh, that doesn't even work, does it? They all have trample? Alright. Very well. Yeah, didn't realize that. Okay, I should put this core Firewalker in my deck for his opponent. I'm gonna take out one lunge, I think. Oh, it is pretty awkward, though. Okay, well, this is just the nuts, which is nice. Playing medium, drawing well. That's the story of my life. Okay, that's fine. Speaking of good draws, that's an excellent draw. What's up, Ace and Deuce? It is nice to be me. Why do you think I won so many matches of draft? I'm not actually good, you know. Second Vizier. I can feel the tilt scoop coming. Believe it or not, I actually play better when I'm not streaming Magic, Ace and Deuce. Right. I'm going to play a 10-10 Ballista and hope my opponent concedes. Should have just gone for the 40 mana then. Alright, fine. Okay. Should have gone for the 40 mana. Oh well. I was just hoping they would concede. Because now I have to make 60 essentially. Click, 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 click. Machine gun clicking. Alright. Crap. This is terrible. Why doesn't it just auto use 4 green? That's so annoying. I should have just made 40 on the front side. If I tap my forest. Nope. I tried though, because that was a good suggestion. Right. 1. Zero times. That sounds fantastic though. All right, 4-1. Woo! I think that is above average for this deck. And I thank all y'all for watching. We had a good stream filled with some exciting adventures of mediocre decks. Anyways, I'll catch y'all on Monday. Have a good one.